Good morning or good afternoon, depending when you're looking at this, when you're watching. I'm Oleg Andrich. I'm a professor and department chair of electrical power technology here at Palm Beach State College. What we have for you today is a short story about the electrical power generation, how we get our electrical power. Right? We all come at home, we turn the switch on and off, and the lights come up, or any other appliances turn on, and it's all powered by electricity. Here, we have programs where we work very closely with utility companies and power industry to make sure that it does work when you flip the switch. So the basic science behind it is that we have a magnet that produces magnetic field, and we have a wire that brings the electricity. As long as there is a movement between the wire and the magnet, we are going to produce electrical energy inside this wire. Of course, if the magnet is moving very slowly like this, it's not going to happen. We have to move the magnet very fast. So we create all kinds of different things. If you join your SECME club or your after-school robotics program, you'll see what a motor or a generator looks like. We have a lot of wire wound here, just around this, and we have magnets, and as long as they are spinning close to each other, we are able to produce electricity. So in your SECME clubs, in high schools, you create your own generators and you compete, so I would highly encourage that. So let's see how historically it has been done. We have here a fossil fuel power plant. So imagine the Industrial Revolution started with coal and the steam engine. So we were burning coal here. You can see the huge smoke coming out of the chimney, people living under that cloud of dark smoke. And right, we are looking at this virtually online because of the pandemic. And unfortunately, not only do these people live under a cloud of smoke, but you have noticed that people also are more susceptible to the virus because of the pollution. So we have here our magnets, and we have our wire that needs to rotate. We just need to wait a little bit for this to heat up, and then we'll be able to create. So my coal is burning, the smoke is blowing, I have water here. The reason I have water, if you put a pot of water on the stove, you turn the heat on, after a while, it's going to start to boil. So what is happening, that water is turning into steam. Now, if you notice that steam is going to spread all over the kitchen, and if you have a huge pot and you boil it for a couple of hours, right, everything in the kitchen is going to be damp and moist because that steam has much higher volume than the water. I don't want my steam here to escape, so I'm keeping it here in an enclosed container, and because of that, instead of spreading around, it's going to raise the pressure. Once I have enough pressure, I'm going to open this. Just imagine if you were keeping a lid on a pot, and after a while you realize the steam is going to come rushing out. Well, we have to wait a little bit because it takes a while to burn a lot of coal, create a lot of smoke and dust and pollution, sicken a lot of people. But we don't think about it. We just want this light to turn on, right? That's our ultimate goal. So we'll have to wait a little bit, and we'll come back once it heats up. So I've been burning the coal. I burned almost a full train load, 10,000 tons of coal, and now I've created enough pressure. See? Oh. There you go. And that's what happens when you flip on the switch at home to get the light on. This is all it takes. And I'm going to stop it so you can hear me. All of that has been happening since the start of the Industrial Revolution. We've been burning primarily coal, recently more of natural gas. But all of that pollution from the fossil fuel power plants, by the carbon dioxide monoxide release, greenhouse effects, climate change, a lot of particulates, meaning dust and dirt, sulfite and nitrogen oxides in the air, heavy metals, and traces of radioactive material. As we mine for coal, there are traces of radioactive material, and as we burn it, it just gets released in the atmosphere. But there is a better way. And recently, and especially now during the pandemics, with the drop in electricity usage, coal power plants are very expensive to run, and the utilities have been shutting them down. And now we have renewable energy sources like wind, because we don't have to do anything for the wind to blow. We just get nature to do its course, and inside here we have a magnet that spins and produces electrical energy. So follow me and let me show you how we do it. We are really lucky that here in Palm Beach County we have the major headquarters of one of the major utilities, and they are the world's largest. Florida Power and Light is the world's largest wind energy producer in the world. And you can see here, here from Palm Beach County, they control more than 12,000 wind turbines all over North America. They control it using the electronic communications and internet. And here we have set up in Palm Beach State College, and we train our students on how to do that, and they can then go and work for these utilities and operate and produce. You can see here the wind turbine. We measure the wind, there is a wind turbine somewhere there, and we see how it works. But here we have the controls. And we can control all of that from a central point. Now the electricity has been generated. It goes down the power lines to your neighborhood and to your street and then to your house. And all of this has been a great investment in technology. Previously, a tree would fall down and take down the power lines, and you would be without power for hours and hours. Now we have been investing a lot of technology into this, smart switches, sensors, and things like that. And that's what we teach here at Palm Beach State College. So now somebody sitting in a control center, they can control all of this remotely, and if your power line gets damaged, they can switch you to the neighboring street, and you don't lose the power more than a few seconds or a few minutes instead of a few hours. But in addition to wind, which is a great clean source of energy, follow me, I'll show you something else as well. Let's go. Every morning, sun comes up for free. We don't have to do anything, we don't have to pay. And here is a solar panel. Here is a small motor. Just imagine this is a motor in your dishwasher that washes the dishes, or in your washer for the clothes. That power can come directly from the sun. There are no moving parts here in a solar panel. It lasts for a very, very long time. And the fuel is free because the sun comes up and shines here in the sunshine state every day. Or if you want to learn more about that type of power, we have summer academies where we have competitions and students making racing cars powered by solar. But most importantly, in addition to being the world leading producer of wind power, Florida Power and Light is also becoming the world leader in solar energy. And that's why we train the students for the careers in all of the renewable energies, wind, solar, biofuels, and we have our own solar arrays and our own control center, and we can really advance the technology and make sure that we all get a clean, healthy, and not polluting source of energy. So, I know you're in middle school. and you have psych clubs, you have after-school robotics programs, you have science clubs. You'll have the same when you come to high school. But as you get older, consider taking some of the classes in renewable energy or any advanced technologies for smart grid controls here at Palm Beach State, and joining us either as dual enrollment or early admission or regular students here as you go to college. We're looking forward to seeing you, and keep your mind open, keep working on your sciences, because that's the future of the world, and good luck with everything. Thank you very much. Here again, Professor Oleg Andrich at Palm Beach State College.